Yeah, so update chat. I am dying. Not really. I'm just sick. How TMI do you want to be today? So, if you heard it from Mata's chat or like Quinn or Kuro, you probably know this. 2 days ago, I had to cancel my stream because I was feeling really sick. I had like an infection 3 days ago, right? I told chat, I was like streaming and I was like, hey guys, I just want you to know I have an infection going on. And yeah, no, we're not the freshest people right now. But I was still like trying to stream. But the next day it was like abysmally bad. Yeah, 3 days ago, I got an infection. I thought it was like a UTI. I get a UTI all the time because I have a short bladder. That's why I need to go pee all the time. A lot of people think it's like, oh, you're sick because you don't drink enough, you f***ing stinky streamer. I do. I drink like 3 to 4 liters every single day. Liters of pure distilled water. Straight from like the tears of the gods. You know what I mean? I thought I got a UTI like 3 days ago. And then 2 days ago, I woke up. I was supposed to stream and I literally couldn't do it. Like, I sat down and I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit. I had to like lay in bed the whole day because something was really weird. Like, how do I explain it? You know, like your lower hip. Mine was on the left side-ish. Like left side to the middle. Lower hip all the way to like my waist. It feels like there was like a bruise. There wasn't any bruise, but it's like sore to the touch. You know what I mean? I couldn't sit down because every time I sat down, it feels like my spine was pressing onto the bruise. And it felt like I had like a spike. Like a massive pole jabbing into my body. I was like, I can't do it. I had to cancel stream like super last minute. And I feel really bad. I don't like canceling streams. If I already scheduled it, I try my very hardest to follow the schedule. I don't like being late. But today, it was an exception, alright? Like, it's not my fault. You look above. We're streaming at 0.02 Mbps, alright? I'll make it work somehow. But I don't like canceling streams unless I really, really have to. But 2 days ago, in the morning, it was so f***ing bad. Like, it was so painful that I got, like, headaches from it. So I decided to rest because I had a collab at night and I don't want to cancel the collab. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna rest and hopefully it gets better. I laid down and it still hurt. It hurt less, but it still hurt. Here's the fun little thing. Don't get mad at me.
It was really painful, guys. So, it really hurties, okay? And I had the collab that night. And I really didn't want to miss the collab because I really want to play with my friends. And it was Mata's subathon. And I didn't want to cancel on Mata because it's her massive big day. So I took a lot of medicine. And angry. Oh, don't be angry. I'm supposed to take like 2 painkillers at a time. But it didn't work. It hurted so bad. And 2 painkillers didn't work. And I ended up taking 5. It's not that much. But it finally worked. After the 5th one, it finally worked. So, I didn't feel the pain. Really good shit. Mine the shit is I felt nothing at all. Like, my fingertips were like antsy. My fingertips were antsy. My foot was antsy. Everything was antsy. Like, if someone were to like shoot me, I probably wouldn't feel the pain. I felt nothing. I felt like a big tube of like rubber balls. I don't know. I felt like rubber. I was shocked I didn't overdose. But don't do what I did. Okay, I'm not the smartest, as you can tell.
Team_sickle got
And then,
for $3.
I didn't feel the pain.
The
Just
normal
great.
amount of pain.
And then, halfway through the day, something super weird happened. Like, I felt so much like... I think the best way to explain it was cramps. Here's the thing, right? As some people in chat may know, I got my period last week. Like, on the dot, 8 days ago. Was like the end of my period. Which means the start of my period was around 13 days ago. So like 2 weeks ago was when I started my period, right? This felt like period cramps, but I'm not getting my period. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like bleeding or like
it's not a period thing. It just hurted real bad. And I was really confused because I was like, I'm not on my period, am I? And then I felt like it feels like someone jammed their hand through my belly button and then squished whatever organs right there. It literally felt like something really bad happened.
I wasn't going to nag
And then I
donate
peed.
since you've already talked to your doctor. But
My clothes were drenched. I was sweating so much. I was like biting my arm. Like I was literally in bed in like a curled up position,
Thanks,
right? I was like
Astral Pulse
biting my
_
whole
for the
arm.
sub.
Like from my fingers all the way to my whole arm. I was like biting that because it hurts so bad. No matter what I do, it's like I couldn't stand up. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't do anything. It's like I can't even eat because it was like stinging. Like even though I'm like on my side, I'm like rolling around, nothing worked. So I needed anything. Please understand, do not take 5 pain meds, right? I always plan for my streams, and 2 days ago, I was supposed to have a long stream. The idea was I stream at 11 a.m. and then I had a collab at 8 p.m. So I was like completely ready to stream for like 13 hours that day. So because of that, I already ordered like snacks. I ordered everything. I completely forgot to charge
Thanks,
my
big
phone.
_
Like I didn't charge my phone, so my phone was dead. And my charger was all the way across my bed. Like the hub was next to my bed, but the cable was all the way across my bed because I was using it to charge the phone for the morning stream. So my phone was f***ing dead and I couldn't move. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna die here. Like I remember thinking, I was like, I'm gonna die. Because I couldn't contact anyone. I can't go anywhere and I live alone. So I was like dying. And I was like, nah, the only thing I can do, I had like a glass of water and a bunch of meds around me. That's the only thing I could do. So I took my meds and then it went away. I was desperate, all right? To be fair, I was f***ing desperate. If you were me, you'd understand why I did the things I did. Don't do that though. I still have bruises on my arm from my bite marks. Like I literally bit my arm so much, like, because it was so bad. It was a specific pain that I was feeling. It wasn't like it didn't feel like nauseating or stomach ache. It literally felt like
got scammed for $3
someone is clawing
when I
my
had
stomach.
A kidney stone.
Ish.
It's similar to
You don't plan to be sick, you know what I mean? Like I thought the next day I had a full days of stream. I don't need to charge my phone. I forgot to charge my phone. It was a whole thing.
No one would take such an impossible job.
I'm doing okay right now. I'm not sure if it's because my meds or not, or like I'm actually okay. I don't know. But my pee is kind of normal-er. But when I first peed, chat, I sent a picture to Mata. I'm not going to show it on stream because it's actually f***ing disgusting. But Mata on stream was like, I want to see it. So I sent it. And she was like, oh my god, delete that. So it was like orange. But from the picture, it looked more orange. Because I have like yellow lights, I think. I don't know, but it looked more orange. But it is not orange, chat. It was like it had like tints of like blotches in it of like dark maroon. So like I don't know. Am I pissing blood? I don't know. I did end up bleeding though, but not through pee. Like womanhood bleeding. I don't know how that happened, but I bled through like the other hole, which is very specific. This is so TMI, but I'm gonna tell it anyway because if I die, at least like you're not just thinking it's like, oh my god, she's been lying. No, I tell you guys everything. But I did end up bleeding, so maybe I didn't piss blood. Maybe it's blood from somewhere else, which may or may not just be like after period blood. It's normal. Sometimes when I get my period, a week later, I bleed a little bit more. Because like, I guess some blood from my period didn't go out. So it needs... It's lagging. You know what I mean? Like, during my period, my womb is lagging a little bit. So it is kind of normal for me. Sometimes I would still bleed a little bit a week or two after my period. Now my pee is somewhat more normal. I did end up eating, which is great. The fun fact is I told my mom. Now she is like super like she is being super scared. She is unironically messaging me if I don't respond to her in like 10 minutes. She thinks I'm dead.
Thanks, Tranquil.
I told my mom what happened. She was like, why didn't you call me when you were hurting? And I was like, my phone was dead. And she was like, see, I knew it. That's a horrible thing.
I've been trying to convince my mom for like a year now that if I don't respond to my phone, I'm still alive. You know, it's like I'm not dead. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm probably showering or I'm working. Don't stress. One time it happened. What? Today, like 2 days ago. The reason I didn't respond to my mom was because I was in pain, but my phone was dead. And my mom's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. But it was actually like worry about it. So now my mom is like, I knew it. My paranoia. Thor! Hello, Thor. Yeah, my mom's like, I knew it. I was paranoid for a reason. Good on me. So now she's telling me like if I don't respond in 10 minutes, she'll think I'm dead. And she's gonna like send an ambulance. So I need to tell her that I'm live. But yeah, no, it was really bad. Thankfully, right now I'm doing okay. I am back to just normal pain med amount. And I don't feel that much pain. It still hurt a little bit in the morning.
Get life alert like
But
my
it should
grandma.
be okay. I don't know if I told you guys this, right? I do have slight kidney problems. Slight. Teeny tiny. Not that big of a deal. But this has been a normal thing. Like, I've had it ever since I was in college. So, like, years and years and years ago. Alright, I've had it since, like, college days. So I do have like a little bit of a problem. My kidneys are not really working as much as they are supposed to work. Yeah, back in college, I took so much paracetamol. Like my breakfast was paracetamol and like either way, I do have some damage on my kidneys. It's not bad. It's just like let's say like 10%, 5% broken. I don't know. Like it's not working at 100%. You know, it's working at like 95% without getting in too deep about it. I took a bit too much meds. And then now, I think maybe something bad happened. I don't know. But I'm fine right now.
Never give up, never back down, never what? Never gonna da 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 da.